Hey, calm the fuck down, y'all.
Calm down. You need to calm down.
This is savage as fuck right here.
With y'all.
Marcus King presents Dash Comedy, y'all. I am Black Pedro.
I'm Shang in the building. Let me tell you something right now. First off, thank y'all for listening to the show, and I appreciate y'all for going to the Facebook page and adding us. All right, and you know what the page is. Did you know what the page is?
If you haven't done that yet, you go ahead to the page. It's Savage AF. That is the Facebook page.
That is the Facebook page.
Make sure you also follow us on all social media at Savage AF Radio, y'all. All right, that's how you get that done.
You can check us out on podcast versions of our show. Yes. iTunes, and what other show?
Like Google Play
and Stitcher,
Slacker, iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
I don't know what's happened to Shang. Somehow Sean Connery has entered his body.
Don't be done ya, bitches.
All right.
Yes, don't be done ya.
And don't forget, also in the building, always with us, our super producer, the one and only Miss Cassie Dang. Make sure you follow her at Twinkie, y'all.
TW.
You can follow me if you want. I don't care. But
wow.
I mean, I don't really mind.
That was like some real fuck your feelings.
I need my audience.
Did you hear this shit?
I don't have that kind of time.
You don't have that time.
I can't be getting all like kind of dick pics like our guests.
Well, you know what? I don't really get a lot of dick pics. No? I get a few and then I send them right back. I just don't feel like,
No, that's,
Our Facebook page is actually killing it.
Is it doing well?
Doing well.
That's doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's doing pretty well.
You can see how into it. And I'm like, we have a Facebook page. Oh shit!
This motherfucker's on the show.
I've been posting some memes and shit.
I've been really like I post on all this shit. Well, y'all know that. So
yeah. Shang be on everything.
All right, but listen, this is the thing I want to make sure y'all know. Aside from us doing this radio thing, and then we're blessed, right?
Yeah, I love doing this.
Aside from that, guess what? We do the shit live.
All up in your face, y'all.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
Savage AF, we coming to your town to say fuck your feelings right up in your face, y'all. Tonight, if you're in Southern California, we will be in Oxnard, California.
Southern Northern, kind of.
It's central-ish.
Yeah.
Ventura County for sure. Oxnard, California, Levity Live, beautiful club. Tonight, 8 p.m., Savage as fuck. We're going to be there live for you guys.
And wait, and let them know you can get on the guest list if you choose.
Hit us up at Black Pedro on Instagram. Hit me up at Black Pedro or at Comedian Shang.
Yes.
Holler at us. We will get you into that show. Also, all my Pacific Northwesterners.
Did you say
Pacific?
Mike, hold up. We got a guest here. He even looked at you like,
we gonna intro Mike in a second.
No, I know, but
I'm going to get this out. All our Pacific Northwesterners. All right, I got that out.
No, you got it out, but it sounded real.
Come on, I
for
got fucked it up.
For a motherfucker that graduated from such a prestigious college.
Hey, okay.
You really fucked that word up horribly.
I started on the east side of Detroit. That's where my story started.
That's where your story started.
East side of Detroit.
That's why you're talking like
obstacles.
that.
I had obstacles.
But no, we're going to be up in Portland, Oregon.
Portlandia.
Portlandia. We're going to be there Thursday through Sunday.
Harvey's is the club, y'all.
It's, what is it, March 28th to April 1st.
Yeah.
April,
actually, the 31st.
31st. So if y'all come out to the show, make sure you get tickets. Go to the website and you can get tickets. It's actually Harvey's Comedy Club. You'll see it. And it also is on all our websites and everything like that. Yep. We're doing 6 shows, so make sure you come out.
There's no excuse, motherfucker. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
If you don't come out to the show, we already know what we're going to do. You already know what we're going to do.
You know what we're going to do. And we are Savage AF. We are here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. And like I said, guys, we do always have the brightest and the best guests.
The brightest and the best. And, well, actually, Mike is more bright than... Yeah.
Than the best?
Yeah.
Not many options there.
Hold up.
You walked out into some shit.
I was going to say something else. I was going to do a skin color joke. And he's light skinned. He's light skinned. No.
High yellow.
I respect. He's got that Wakanda smooth black skin.
Yes.
And that don't make me gay. I'm just saying. He looked like his skin
eyes did look at me kind of glaring. It was like a twinkle.
Shang also did put the hood smooth on it. Like not smooth. Smooth.
You know why? Because for your age, now that you're 30,
again, yes, of course.
Yeah, 30 again.
Yeah, the
your skin looks like it's 12-year-old, like you're 12-year-old.
Hey, yes.
What is wrong with you? Do you drink blood?
First of all, let's properly introduce the you that we're talking. We haven't even fully said the man's name yet.
All right,
I haven't even had a chance to tell.
I've had every other thing but my actual product.
Right, we haven't had a chance to tell the people about his appearances. His appearances on Comedy Central.
Yes,
and we haven't talked about you seeing him on Everybody Hates Chris on the Bernie Mac show.
Yes.
I turned your
Number of
mic.
commercials.
I turned his.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very, 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 very funny.
A number
brother.
of commercials.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine with you. That's fine. Do what the fuck you got to do.
Just cut your shit out.
Commercials,
Yes.
Major commercials.
Yes,
In
but-
fact, you've been on the same commercials I've been on, which not at the same time,
Not
but
at the
we've
same
done
time.
the same products.
Yeah, we did the same. Did I audition and I got it before you did?
You
Yeah,
got
that's
that
what
one-
happened.
and
I got
That's
before you.
that's
Right,
exactly
and
what
then
happened.
no, I got it before you.
Yeah.
I did it before you did it.
I was saying fucking.
So
for
once
something.
again,
I was
see- This is
mad that
adorable.
you-
Shang, understand? I'm just trying to say the man's name for the people.
But the thing is-
yeah, you keep
All they know me as Mike.
disallowing
Is
him.
Mike.
Mike is a good dude.
Mike, dude, yeah.
Shang.
And rather bright.
Let me
here.
say the man's
Me
name.
Me and Mike one time. No, go
From
ahead.
fucking Bernie Mac show.
Yes.
Everybody loves Chris. Comedy
Chris,
Central.
hates Chris.
I mean, everybody
Hates-
hates Chris. Sorry.
See?
Everybody
Oh,
does.
look at you fucking up now. How about that?
The one and only Mike Estime.
Mike
guys.
Estime in the
Estime.
building. We were going to say his
And
fucking
the
name.
crowd goes wild. The crowd
Mike
goes wild.
Estime. We have Mike Estime on the show. You know who else on the show? Mike Estime.
Yes.
There you go.
What's his name again?
Mike Estime.
Yes.
Mike Estime.
Say it 3 times and I appear in your room. Yes. That's what I
That's
do.
scary.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, what's with the little hook on your hand? Don't you worry about it, nigga.
You don't worry about that.
I thought
shit.
you were going to be a Latino man.
Did you? What?
Estime is not
Estime
really.
is-
no,
no, Estime's not.
I think
That's
more-
Esteban.
Right, yeah,
I
yeah.
think Esteban.
I think you got it mixed up.
You're
It just
of
sounds
Haitian
Latin.
descent.
I am a Haitian.
Stop
Okay,
I said.
good.
Yeah, Nabule.
Man, why you act like that? Why you act like that?
Well, it's better because when she said she thought I was Hispanic because I've been called Epstein. I don't know how I became a black
Epstein,
dude.
yeah.
They were like, "Give it up for Mike Epstein." I'm like,
They just threw extra
looking
letters
for
in
like
there. There's no
clearly.
P.
I'm like, clearly, yeah. I guess I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But you
went
have a
to-
nice shane upon him, so settle down.
Shane, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I have been cut, so I'm kind of Jew, I guess.
No, that's not your
I have been
penis.
cut.
That means your face.
Oh.
Why'd you say that?
Oh, I have no clue.
A shane upon him is a nice face. Settle down. Jesus Christ.
That's what a Shane upon him is?
A shane
Yeah,
upon
that
him
means
is
you have a
Oh.
nice face.
a schmeckle is your penis or a schmuck.
A schmuck.
A schmeckle's a tiny dick.
A schmuck is a big
is a
dick?
big dick.
Ah, okay.
I taught everybody
Okay.
here Yiddish on
Thank you
Savage
so
as
much.
Fuck on Marcus
Yeah.
King Presents.
A black man
Dash
teaching me
Comedy.
Yiddish.
For
I
the
see
children, for the
everything.
kids.
Not just Yiddish, but dick Yiddish.
Dick
You know
Yiddish, I know.
what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Like
you
just very specific
just
Yiddish.
learn the
Like,
bad, you
Big
just learn the bad
shit.
language.
If you ever need to describe your dick in
They're
Yiddish,
like, yeah, I
It
can't
should-
wait to go do my first bar
Correct.
mitzvah. How ya schmucks doing out there?
where my schmeckles at?
He must
Hey.
have been on Shang's show.
Yes.
He's savage.
Yeah, but he still has a nice shane upon him.
Mike Estime, man. This show is for the kids, man. Make sure you tell all the kids who are listening to Savage as fuck
Yeah, exactly.
where they can follow you, brother. Where can they follow you? And see, they get excited.
Oh, this is for my kids. Oh, yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Mike Estime Comic, and also on my Facebook page, Mike Estime. I'm the dude with the white hand on his face.
And just so they don't spell it Epstein.
Yeah, Epstein or
I know. You do
It's
that a lot, though.
Estime. Right?
M-E, yes.
Right.
Estime. That's it for you.
I've also been called, I don't know where this person says, give it up for Mike Estrogen. I'm like, what the fuck?
whoa. You like, bitch,
Is that
what?
I like,
Wait a minute, what?
Passive aggressive called me a bitch? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are fighting words where I'm from.
But I did do that. Like, I went there, I took a deep
Yeah.
breath.
Oh,
and
hell
my
no.
chest.
Oh,
Like,
hell no.
yeah,
Did you
oh,
No,
know?
you
no,
didn't.
man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess I do have that
Yeah,
estrogen.
if you're a man, if you ever say no, you didn't, bitch, you're a
Yeah,
bitch.
you're a bitch, yeah.
you
Hey,
got
Mike,
bitch
I want to
in you.
share a story with you real quick, brother. The year is probably about 1999. I was getting ready to graduate college. I made the decision to move to LA to do some stand-up comedy. So we dipped. I went to school in Jersey. So we dipped. Me and one of my homies. We dipped into New York one night to see what stand-up looked like in a comedy club. You know,
Okay.
I had been doing it on campus and stuff like that, but wanted to go see the real shit.
Right.
That night, 2 motherfuckers stood out to me: Donnell Rollins and a dude named Mike Estime.
Oh, shit.
I swear to God, bro.
Hey,
And then like a couple years later, I'm seeing you out here, and I'm like, hey, that was the dude. I think it was at Stand Up New York.
Stand Up New York,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yes,
I
Yes,
used to
sir.
do that room all the time.
You and Donnell that night were murderous, and
Oh.
it was one of those things where it was just like, I got work to do, but this shit is gonna be fun. You know what I
Right.
mean? So thank you for the inspiration that night,
Oh,
brother.
man,
I
thank you
appreciate
for-
that. Yeah.
oh, shit, thank
and just to
you.
recognize that you have been grinding for quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
man. And you are a beast out here in this game, man.
That's what I tell myself every day before I curl up in a corner and start crying like a fucking crying game.
Wow.
Yeah, but after that, but thank you. No, words like that and being acknowledged like that, that means a lot, man. And and I know Donnell. Oh wait, Donnell's He was with Chappelle opening up. But
Hey,
I'm not bitter.
whatever.
Whatever. But no.
Man, fuck Donnell Rollins, man. You here now.
Yeah, that's right.
Donnell, you ain't even on the fucking show.
Yeah,
right? So shut your ass up, Donnell Rollins.
We all have our lanes. I mean, I gave you credits, and Shang mentioned the commercials, but it's easy to understate how well you did. I think in the commercial. I mean, like you one of those guys that like. And I've done some things in it, and I got to a certain level where I'd walk into a callback feeling good about myself, and then it's you, Danny Wooten, JT Jackson sitting there, and I'm like, well, fuck this audition.
Yeah, this was nice. This was a good event.
But then you also realize, well, I'm getting closer to something.
Yeah,
But that being said, you should definitely be proud of all your.
Man. Thank you, brother.
Everything.
Thank you.
Sure,
I appreciate you making sure
man.
put shit in perspective.
That's what Savage as Fuck is here for.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I'm
We
gonna
don't just say fuck your feelings. We also uplift them sometimes.
Me and Michael were the same manager for quite a while.
Yeah, we were with that thieving motherfucker. But
That motherfucker took percentages on percentages on percentages.
I mean,
is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say too.
Yeah, that non-disclosure agreement is over. That's expired. Fuck him.
He saw me coming in.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He got me more than a lot of other people.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he got me. The way I got, what I found out was I was getting audited. I was getting audited, and I called this motherfucker. I was like, hey man, can you give me the invoices? And they're like, well, Mike, sorry, I don't have them. I'm like, what you talking about? You don't have them? I'm like, you've been taking the money, so I'm sure you keep records. Like, well, there's this guy named Skippy. I'm like, Skippy? What the fuck? From Family Ties? What the fuck are you talking about? Is he still alive? I don't even know who the hell it is. And then I found out that he actually took about $80,000 from me.
Oh, he got you more than me.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, that's great to hear. Shit. Oh no, fuck no, you really got raped.
No, I mean, like,
I just got the tape. You got a whole shaft.
I thought I got fucked. But
I got molested. You got flat out raped.
I got never landed.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you guys sound like you surviving R. Kelly's Neverland.
I mean,
he got me.
But I mean, he did give me a lot of good shit. I ain't gonna front, but
but you said
it ain't worth.
But I also came in to working with him in a development deal. I was already in deals.
Oh, see.
I had
all you had to do was answer phones.
Yeah. Oh, he smelt you out. That's gonna be my man.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
No, I
won't get his ass.
And he used me. He used to use me to get other clients.
This motherfucker.
He used to be like, but we have Dennis Leary and we have Shang.
You were his bait client?
I was a bait client for his black guy. I was a bait bitch.
You were his bottom bitch.
I was bottom bitch.
Yeah.
Because Dennis Leary at the time was his top bitch.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was his bottom bitch.
No, the bottom bitch is good.
The bottom bitch.
But I did make a lot of money, so I can't have him.
And then he took a lot of money. That mother.
Yeah.
You know what? And Cassie, I thought she was a sister at first.
No, I didn't.
I swear to God, she like, hey, this Cassie. I'm like, hey, what's up, girl?
Cassie got a sister ass.
Sister ass. She do have a sister ass.
She got a sister ass.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. And that sister attitude and spirit. She's got that
weird,
that flame in her.
A little strange.
It's not weird.
You looked at me. I guess.
It's a little
strange.
It's a little strange. It's a strong woman thing.
A little bit.
Because when she was like, "Hey, Mike, it's Cassie," I was like, "Cassie," kind of had that. Well, hey, whoa, because it kind of threw me. I was like, "Oh, what's up, girl? All right." And because the
I'm
voice,
I'm a hugger.
You know what?
She's very much a hugger.
Wow. Okay, you guys got to stop. Yeah, really.
Come on, man.
It's starting to creep into creepy land.
What's with all this love on Savage as Fuck?
Yeah,
come on.
This is a show called Savage as Fuck, and y'all like lovey-dovey. Are y'all gonna start singing R&B, bitches?
I've sung a couple songs where people thought I sounded black.
Hilarious.
They didn't know it was me. But that's not you.
Everybody sounds
I have
black
some songs I want you to play today too.
British motherfuckers be like, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm like, Adele is white.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
Hey, speaking of R&B bitches, I didn't have this on the list, but Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
This motherfucker.
Hey, but you know what?
He's cleared of
He's
all the
cleared
charges.
of all charges. There's nothing fishy about that.
No.
What?
Hold on.
Just being rich.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, I didn't think rich people could get away with
Yeah,
shit.
well, Trump did just now. So
he's been getting away with that shit.
But to me, this doubles down on the guilt of the thing for me because to this day, him and his lawyer still maintain that this shit really happened to him, that he was really actually attacked. So I'm like, well, how the fuck do you go from I was attacked to he essentially paid a $10,000 fine? And now it's off his record, all these charges. But I'm like,
but he paid the bail.
If you were really attacked like that, wouldn't you still be fighting
Right,
for it?
exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you
that
still be looking for justice rather than looking for a way out of now 16 criminal charges?
Well,
Yes,
according
you-
to his
yes, you look-
according to his statement, he was like, "Well, I just look forward to getting back to work." I'm like, "Motherfucker, what?" Like what you just said. I'm like, "Okay, you would attack. Okay, maybe not attack. I think we all know that you would fucking attack. First of all, they were Nigerians.
Yeah, that's come on.
Nigeria,
bro.
come on. Everybody's received an email from a
We
Nigerian
know what
prince.
that is. We know what that is.
We know that shit. So, and when he said, I received, I just want to do the marginalizing of, people and everything, and it was a little disappointing.
Yeah.
And then that showed the classism that was involved.
But-
and I was
but
like,
him being-
and that's what I said. Oh, rich people, Trump.
No,
all
but
these
him being a black gay male, I thought he wasn't going to get this slide that easy.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, because I thought that they were going to be like, no, fuck you and your money. So
Well,
it
I
might
mean,
he might have dropped. The
Chicago-
charges might actually be dropped because they were supposed to be dropped.
I mean,
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, there's something fishy.
Yeah,
They have
because
railroaded
listen,
black people that are rich before, so I don't know.
No,
That's
I
not-
get the class
Understood.
part actually doesn't bother me so much because he is black. I'm like, well, at least your money worked for you or
Well,
whatever.
yeah, it
And
worked in
your
your
status
favor.
worked,
Right.
worked in your favor.
And you're gay. So,
yeah. But I don't know. It's like Mayor Rahm Emanuel. He's pissed, and the chief of police is
he's pissed as shit.
You know what I mean? So there are city officials who wanted this thing to go all the way, and they definitely want to string them up.
yeah,
as they
but
say.
I don't know, man.
So are you happy? My question is, are you kind of? It's kind of disappointing, but are you still kind of like, oh, well, they've gotten away with it for so long.
Exactly.
But God, I don't know. See, this is a strange thing to me. I at the end of the day, I am pissed at Jesse Smollett because I think he faked this shit, and I just don't. I think he hit too many hot buttons. Like
man.
a noose,
Dude,
the
he-
word nigga,
he
the
tugged-
F bomb. You know what I mean? Like
He tugged on our heartstrings, dude.
Yeah, you
I mean,
did.
every
You
black
did
person, you got Ava DuVernay coming out. You got Lee Daniels
Well, I
coming
don't.
out.
Ava DuVernay, I don't give a fuck. She come out.
no, but I'm saying no. Listen, from
You not
race,
get an audition?
Yeah, I know
happened?
her, man.
Man, who the fuck that is?
Shang-
I sent her my reel, and
Right.
she bitch never can't call me
You
back.
know what? You ain't gonna call me back. I mean, no.
Meanwhile, the opinions expressed by Shang.
No, I still need work if
No, I like Ava DuVernay.
No,
I was joking.
But he
This
did
fucking
that, like you
comedy
said,
show.
tugged on our heartstrings, right? Like he hit so many hot buttons
Right.
to stir up
They
all the
hit
things.
me.
And we're in this time where those racial issues, the gender issues, all this stuff,
That's right.
like it's stirring people up. People are ready to fight over this shit and die for this shit. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
like,
but-
I'm like, don't go pushing those hot buttons.
Okay, but how do you think, other than money, that they dropped that many fucking charges?
All he did was forfeit the bail, right? $10,000. So
$10,000,
it's
which
not
is
like some
smack on the wrist.
huge payoff thing,
Right.
either.
So if it wasn't a huge
That's
payoff,
maybe an episode.
if
for
it was a huge payoff, then that means that okay, he paid a bunch of money. That's how he got off. So maybe,
Or he got someone else
possibly,
off.
or well, we already
He
know
sucked
that.
the right dick or whatever.
I mean, or maybe he sucked the right dick, or
I mean,
whatever you want to
you gotta
say.
do what
But
you gotta do.
maybe he was actually innocent of what they were trying to charge him.
So then they would still be out looking for two
That's what I
guys who
would say.
assaulted him then.
Well, maybe they still are out looking.
No, the police, the chief of police is
chief of
like,
police said
this
no.
is the motherfucker we want.
Yeah.
They want Jesse Smollett. So that the police fingered him for a
sorry.
oh shit.
Wow.
Hey,
I want you to know, Freud called. He wants to talk to you.
Didn't mean that. I'm a king of segues, but didn't mean to do that.
But Freud definitely called.
oh my
No,
goodness.
but the police, that was their guy for this crime.
Right.
He's the perpetrator of
But
this
you can't.
thing.
You know what? The reason I'm starting to be suspect of even the police because the Chicago police are full of shit.
Oh, well, you know,
and they're
yeah.
hugely full of shit. So
They're a
you
corrupt
got
division.
that's like saying like Sarah. What's her name that speaks for the president? Sarah. Sarah Sanders. All right, or whatever that tranny
I was
is.
gonna say Sarah.
That tranny.
Huckabee Sanders?
Sarah Huckabee Sander tranny, and because she's a fucking tranny, that's a dude, and fuck her.
Nothing wrong with that, by the way.
And between Trump and her having a lying contest. Chicago is way up there on the dishonesty
Oh, they have
and
a
the
corrupt
corruption.
police. I mean, yeah,
and they
they-
have killed black men in the streets, and we have video of it, and then try to say they didn't. They dropped on a little girl and a mother 700 bullets into a car. So fuck the Chicago Police Department.
Well, you can say that about pretty much any
urban police force.
But no,
force
did you
in the
didn't see
area.
where the dude jumped up on the car and just blasted into the car, and they said
Yeah,
they found
yeah, yeah.
700
Yeah.
700 bullets to stop 700? Fuck them.
Yeah, well, they could do. I mean, they did the exact same thing. I mean, they just dropped charges on that dude in Pittsburgh. They shot a 17-year-old. He was running from the scene, but they don't know. And then you could also do about Sacramento. I mean, there's so many cases.
Exactly.
Going on and on. But my thing is,
Jesse Smollett is.
But what I think we should do is separate the two.
Yeah.
One doesn't equate the other.
Exactly.
Jesse Smollett, what he's trying to do, he's trying to garner sympathy for his career. That's as narcissistic as you can get.
That's as narcissistic as Trump.
And that's bullshit.
But at the same
because
time,
what you're doing is taking away.
At the
from
same
other
time,
things.
why would they drop that many charges for $10,000? It had to be some other kind of payoff.
Yeah.
Or it's. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe they just considered it some silly bullshit to not
keep
waste
it
city
moving.
resources on because,
Exactly. It was silly bullshit. We keep it moving. But the bottom line is, black people bleeding in the street isn't silly shit, and Chicago lets the shit go all the time. So if they lost this big fish they consider Jesse Smollett, so the fuck what? Good for him with his fruity.
I mean, good for him, but
good for him with his fruity pebble ass.
Count chocolate.
Specifically,
Specifically, he's not really Fruity Pebbles. I was more of a Count Chocolate type.
Cocoa Puffs.
And the Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, if you're gonna do the right gay reference.
If we're gonna do a gay reference, let's make sure. First off, Mike Estime. First off,
let me say right now, Mike Estime. Don't be playing.
First off, hide your wife, hide your kids, because they raping everybody. Everybody.
Hey, y'all, if you're just tuning in and wondering what the fuck is going on in your ears, you're listening to Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. We do have Mike Estime in the building.
We got Mike Estime in the building.
I am Black Pedro.
I'm Shang, and I got to tell you something. If you feel like calling in, 310-986-6610.
Yeah.
If you call in, understand we do talk mad shit, so don't leave here like writing a Yelp review or your feelings all hurt. And if you get it all in your feelings, Kiki, I'm allowed to say mad shit back to you.
Fuck your feelings.
Fuck your feelings.
That's one of our things.
Savage as fuck.
That's because it's savage as fuck, goddammit.
So Chicago PD, they lost their big fish in Jesse Smollett. When we come back from this break, guys, we're going to have another guest in the building, but we're also going to get into the bigger fish that got away.
The bigger fish that got away. But no,
one.
he did not get away yet, but we will talk about it.
We'll talk about that Mueller report coming up, y'all.
Yeah, savage as fuck.
Stay tuned, y'all. We'll be
Blazing,
right back at your ass. Peace.
Bow!
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? We are Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. I am Black Pedro.
Yo, I'm Shang in the building. Oh, wow.
What's a guan? What to do, y'all?
I got Guan Warrior, boy.
There we go. Now we got your
you
mic.
butty boys,
There we
swishy
go.
fish don't understand what they grind.
Sometimes Shang breaks out into Jamaican Tourette's.
What that
guys. Sorry.
grind? Well, you're
We've run out of his medication.
He's
I'm sorry,
Haitian.
guys.
Hold on, wait a minute. He's
That's
Haitian.
pretty good. That was pretty good, though.
You're Trini.
I'm
Jamaican.
That's right.
And
in the
I'm
building,
Egyptian.
we have a brand new guest, y'all, for y'all.
Asian.
what kind of black are you?
What kind of black? You're Kabbalah Asian.
Kabbalah.
J News is black.
Hey, guys,
You're African American.
African American.
I always wanted to know what my child would look like if it was half black.
It would look like me.
No.
half of it would look like you. Half of it would look like you, and then it'd be Tiger Woods.
Wow.
That's your marker.
That's
I mean, what are you talking about? Like, that's the most famous black and Asian guy ever, right?
The
Is he
beginning
the
of his
most
career,
famous?
though. It's not Cisco? Oh, no, he wasn't.
Who you talking about?
Oh, he just dated a girl.
No.
Hey, anyways, we are running a show here, guys. Come on.
Come on.
sorry.
This is Savage AF
Let's
right
keep
here
it
on Marcus
moving.
King Presents
Dash
Comedy,
That's
guys.
Black Pedro. I'm Shang.
Hey,
Jesus
that's what we
Christ,
are
man.
doing here.
I'm Blacker Mike.
Hey.
That's Blacker Mike.
We got Mike Estime in the building. We do have another guest, but I'm going to throw it to the homie who holds it down music-wise for us here at Savage AF. You know, when you listen to the show and we pop off with that, welcome to Hollywood, nigga. All in your ear. Huh? When you hear that shit in your ear, that's the
pretty
homie J
aggressive.
News right here, y'all. So give it up for this segment right here. It's called Savage with News with J News, y'all.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all listening to J News on Dash Comedy. Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, Savage as Fuck Radio. And today we got a special guest in the building. You may have seen him on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, pumping out some funny material. So I need y'all to give a warm welcome to comedian, social media influencer, Adam W, y'all.
Hey.
Appreciate it, guys.
There's the audience and the crowd goes wild.
Guys, calm down, guys.
Is this a clap track? What's going
Yes,
on?
clap
track.
No, we keep it.
That's our real fans.
We keep a live audience. They're sequestered in
They just
another
locked
building.
in that room right there.
Audience is really in sync. Everyone's clapping. It sounds like it was in a studio. All right.
Yeah.
No.
It sounded very
that's,
canned.
that's that real shit. That's that real shit.
Okay, it sounded very 80s.
Adam W.
Very
Adam
80s.
W.
Yeah.
What
Sitcom.
this show is for the kids here, right? So go ahead, tell the kids like where they can follow you, how they can find you, and what you all about.
Oh yeah, so you can follow me on Adam W. I'm Adam W. everywhere on the internet, everywhere. I go by Adam W. And yeah, man, I create comedy sketches on Instagram mainly, and then I'll re-edit the other stuff and put it on other platforms just to stay active. But Instagram is my main thing. I post comedy sketches, skits, a minute, and yeah, man.
No, you killing it. No, you.
Look, the kids love you already, man.
Real shit. You are killing it.
So out of all the platforms, this is one thing I like to ask is why Instagram? Because me too, that's all I really mess with at this point. With all 13 of my followers, but why for you? Instagram?
I tell you why, man. Because Instagram gives you the most opportunity out of any of those platforms, in my opinion. Like, for example, you have the Explore page on Instagram. So, like, I have a buddy of mine, I'm not gonna say who has like 5 million subs, right? And I have like 1.2 million. And we did this thing one time for Foot Locker where we were like outside of Foot Locker, we were filming a video.
No way.
Yeah.
No, I did too. I got kicked out.
Oh, you got kicked out.
I did it inside.
But that's the difference between being sponsored and just being a nigga in a hat. You know
we
what I'm
was
saying?
with Foot Locker.
No, I
Foot Locker
was.
sponsored.
No, they kicked me out.
Oh, damn, you was doing.
I was walking through. I wanted to tell them about burning up Nikes. And apparently,
that's
you can't
what
say
It's
that.
around the Kaepernick
that's
thing.
not brand friendly. No.
Yeah, that's not right.
They're not gonna sponsor that.
Unless it's Adidas. Then they're like, yeah, burn them Nikes.
Yeah, so anyway, I was on there and like I had like maybe like 50, 40 people stop me for a picture and maybe like 10 people stop me for a picture. I'm like, damn, it's crazy. Like he has such a bigger following than me. How am I getting stopped more?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of realized it's just because Instagram is like an everyday. Everybody goes on Instagram. A lot of people who come up to me and like ask me for a picture or ask me something don't even follow me.
Right.
You know, YouTube is more of like if somebody subscribed to you, that person is super loyal to you. Like even when those people came up to him, they were like freaking out. But if you don't follow him, if you're not subscribed to his channel,
You won't know.
you won't ever find him on an Explore page or something. Like Instagram, there's be a lot of people who don't follow you who know.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So just like
Well,
name wise, people recognizing you, like
So who do you have to fuck to get on that Explore page, man? I'm putting up shit and
Get the top spot.
but no,
you gotta
like,
find a good director.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
There you go.
playing.
you know what? That was wrong. He just went there. He said,
No, I'm just playing.
fucking
No,
with you.
you know what it is to get on Explore page. People don't know. You can't. Anybody can make a video that gets 1 million views. You know, anybody can make a video for 1 week and then go ghost for like 2 weeks. But the way you get on the Explore page and to get in that algorithm is consistently posting.
Consistently posting and like you said, like I got a couple that have about 2.3 million.
Yeah.
That views, not follows, but views, and then I went for a month. I didn't get.
Yup, there you go. Take you right out of the algorithm. Because they reward you on how consistent you are. So if you're posting consistently, now you've built this place in the algorithm and you continue to grow on that place on the algorithm because you're consistently posting. But if you go even if I don't post for like a week, I'm done.
Yeah,
All the way down.
Mine went from like about almost 3 to just bam. To
And
the
it's like,
bottom.
even if you have like 2 million views on a video, it's somebody who posted a video like 2 hours after you who got 2 million views. They already forgot about your video. Like
Yeah.
after a week, 2 weeks, the video's done.
It's a horrible way
like,
to live, man.
It's man, and that's why like you gotta pump out content. You gotta pump out content. One good video is not gonna do anything for you.
Do you find that so this is like a thing that I've been reading about and hearing about is kind of like the psychological effects of
That's true.
social media in like. So you go from one video and it gets like 3 million views and you're like, I'm the fucking man. And then the next one gets 3 likes and you're like,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to kill myself today.
Yo,
My life is
man,
over.
if I post something like for me, I know exactly like at 5 minutes what the view should be like. At 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I know exactly where my view should be at.
Wow.
So if I'm at like 27 minutes and it's not where it's supposed to be, I'm like, man, I'm not even gonna leave the house today.
And let them catch me out there like this.
Shit, it's that dude whose video busted. It's you.
So what do you do?
It's a horrible
What do you
feeling.
then do to get out, like to not get caught up in those funks like that? Like how do you unwind?
You just
Adam
gotta.
W.
I mean, for me, I'm like, shit. That wasn't a good video, and it's a horrible thing to judge your content based off the views because it's
Right.
fucking hilarious shit that's like has 200 views.
Yep.
But you get caught in that mindset like, oh, maybe this video wasn't funny enough. So then for me, I just kind of use it as motivation and go to the next video. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make this shit like 3 times better and get that view. That I want,
Right.
You know.
Yeah, me, I try and find the followers who didn't like it and get in their face. Like, motherfucker, why you ain't like my shit?
I mean, that's not hard for you. You got 13.
It's easier. No, it's an organic following I have, guys.
the
Like
thing is,
grassroots.
It's family members.
I agree with you. I'm trying to get everybody to go to the Instagram because my overall social media following is almost 4 million. So,
wow.
So when people go, when they front on me,
you see how Shang put that pimp voice on it?
I had to put the
No, you know why?
Hey, how many followers you got? How many followers you got? You talking about overall?
He's like, I need all you peasants to back the fuck up.
Hold up. No,
okay?
I don't mean it like that. The reason, but I don't know what the fuck
Your
I'm doing.
voice
Let's keep
dropped
it real.
4 octaves.
let me tell you something. Hold up. First on. First off, y'all all need to watch your tongue.
Name Shang.
He's like, step into the Shang album.
You know, 13 ass followers.
Like, first off, niggas. No, honestly, no. I'm trying to figure out how do you I'm trying to streamline them just to Instagram, and it's been difficult. And I mean to say it like that. It's just that there's a tendency for everybody around me to not realize, no, I really get it in like that. I make a lot of money that way. So what I'm saying is, and especially with other influencers, you become an influencer because you're strong on one platform. If you're across other platforms, even when I say that, they go, well, it's not on Instagram. But if we both did a show live, I'll draw you. 10-1.
Yeah.
Because real motherfuckers that watch you on that, I'm talking about people who actually get in their car, pay their money, go see a show. There's a difference. I'm trying to figure out that what I was going to lead into the question before y'all fucked up my deep voice. How do you because some people are like, well, I like you on Twitter. Well, I like you, and believe it or not, Twitter still is viable. I can't believe it's still viable, but it is.
I don't believe
How
it.
do you get them just to stay on that? Because they'll be like, well, I want to watch you on YouTube. I don't want to watch you on Instagram. How do you?
Yeah, I mean,
Because YouTube is still a killer.
You really don't, to be honest. People are so lazy. Like even on the swipe up story, people don't even want to swipe up. Like people don't even want to turn their phone sideways to for the unlock button. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we live in a day and age where people are so lazy to just. It's so hard to get somebody off the platform. And I mean, you just got to play it by numbers. Like if you have 1 million followers and you have high engagement, I get 10,000 of those people over, and 10,000 is great. I'm not gonna get all 1 million of those people because it's just not
hard.
Gonna happen.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that, and I haven't been able to. Because I've actually.
It's consistently. You have to keep reminding them. I mean, just even in general. What do they say? To sell something, you got to see it 7 times or 6 times.
It used to be 5 impressions
Yeah, it's
back
going
in the
up.
day.
It's going
but yeah,
up.
sure.
Attention
so it's
spans are low.
you can't just post about it one time. You got to constantly post. Yo, go to this, go to this, go to this. Give them incentive to go. But even then, it's tough. Nobody wants to leave. People are lazy.
Because you have your Instagram, and you got your YouTube.
Yeah.
And your Instagram is just stronger, right?
Yeah, for sure. To be honest, I don't even post on YouTube. I just be adding some bloopers and then making a longer video and post on YouTube. But I make all my money. Everything comes from my Instagram, and it's cool that Instagram is my main platform because that's what, like you said, somebody come up to you how many Instagram? What's your Instagram? How many Instagram followers you got?
Right.
Nobody's like, yo, what's your Twitter? You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts.
It's always Instagram. All the brands, all the big brand deals is like, yo, we want you to post on Instagram, and then if you could post it on Twitter and everything else too, but
Twitter, I was reading a thing about it. Twitter's still huge. I didn't know it was.
Twitter is huge, but I mean it's a different demographic. It's more news based. It's not so much
what's trending shit.
It's not like gossipy or entertainment and stuff like that.
It's more of somebody who's got witty captions, or it's more of informational versus. Even if you look at Twitter, some of the top people on there, the engagement is not crazy.
Yeah.
It's never super high engagement. 50 likes is kind of big deal on Twitter.
The limited number of characters for me is what fucked me up with Twitter. It would take me 3 days to compose a tweet that captured everything I wanted it to say and had 140 characters.
When you see that, you see those numbers just dwindling. You're in the red. I'm in the red. I'm in the red. Shit. Well, you're right.
But I'll give you example. Right now, it's Kevin Hart is number 1 and DL Hughley's number 2.
I've never heard of either of these people.
Okay, neither one of those. None of them. They're little thing. They do a couple things.
I'm a Carrot Top person.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever front on Carrot Top. No, what I'm saying is for you, that for them, it's across their platforms. It's not just Kevin Hart's Instagram. It's everything.
Yeah.
And his engagement on everything is bananas. And now I guess DL is killing it. He'll get 900,000 retweets and shit like that.
That's awesome.
But it's not 1 million, but fuck.
It's a lot of retweets.
900,000.
No, what I'm saying is, and I'm trying to figure it out. That's why when I did the deep voice, I have a tendency to be. I'm like, why won't they come over? And you're right. It's just like McDonald's. McDonald's, who don't know McDonald's, but they advertise every fucking day.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
And so, and I think what you did is fucking amazing because I did a blast on my email list to go to my Instagram, and I got maybe 15,000 people came over. But like I sent maybe 100,000.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get them over. I'm trying. That's why I'm asking you now. I'm trying to.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not just you; it's everybody. Like that.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Even engagement rate in general, like the average creator has 3 to 4% engagement rate. So like, that says it all right there.
Yeah.
If you have 1 million followers,
You're gonna get 3 to 4% of that.
yeah. Even if you're getting like 1% off that, like it's all under 10. Like if you're over 10, it's like abnormal. Like abnormal.
Louis C.K. had over 10.
10% engagement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Louis
some
C.K.
guys-
Chris Rock. Chris Rock gets 10 to 15.
That's amazing.
That's
He's
crazy.
He's a powerful influence.
At one point, I had 16. I had 16%.
Then you're up there with the big dogs. You know, they
Well, just relative to my following, I had 16.
No, that's still big. That's big dog shit
Dang,
right there.
Shit.
But
Yeah.
the reason
sound
how I
disappointed.
do that is just because I stay so engaged with my fans. It's a very personal thing I have.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know?
Okay, cool.
I'm
Yeah.
constantly writing back to them, and it's a full time.
That's part of the that's the gig right there. Is like staying
Where you
engaged.
want to take it?
Hey.
Where you want to take it to? Oh, I know we're gonna come back.
Oh, well, no. We're not going to break, but I was just going to say, if you're just tuning in, you are listening to Savage AF. We're right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. We have comedian Mike Estime in the building and influencer, content creator, IG God, we'll call him, Adam W. in this bitch. So, guys, on the show, we talk some politics. You know, like I said,
A little bit.
the show is for the kids. You know, we try and educate while saying fuck your feelings at the same time.
And saying, yeah, okay.
So, the Mueller report, all right?
Ah,
But this is the thing we all been
That
waiting
fake
for,
ass shit.
right? We just knew he was gonna drop the report on the desk, and Trump was gonna come out the office in handcuffs.
You know what I compare it to? I compare it to, remember when the last episode of Sopranos?
Yeah.
When that light
Shit
just went, what the fuck just happened?
You went black,
When
yeah.
it just went black and everybody got mad, that's what I compare the movie
That's
Wait,
to.
what's going on with the Mueller report?
Okay,
I
so-
know the Sopranos reference. I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that.
No,
I don't know the
so
Mueller.
Robert Mueller,
Right.
special.
I know that scene.
And
That was
thank
fucked
you
up.
for the question, because you know some of our listeners might not be up on it, right?
Right.
So the Mueller report, Robert Mueller, special counselor, assigned to investigate collusion between
Russia.
Donald Trump and his campaign and Russian entities, specifically during the
So we're talking about Facebook.
yeah, between
Okay.
for the 2016 election, right?
Right.
Specifically, the election period before any transition in the presidency or any time during his presidency, right? So it all looks so obvious to us on the outside. You know, I'm Trump hater out in this bitch, right? I'm like, he obviously did the shit.
we all
he
do.
loves
We don't give a
Putin and
fuck.
blah blah blah.
Yeah, but-
This should be easy to do, right? But end of the day, they don't have enough evidence to really show that.
you know what
right?
though? No, first off, no. I'm gonna let everybody know. Mueller said that we don't
He's
have
not
enough.
exonerated.
He's not exonerated.
Obstruction
So
of justice.
an obstruction of justice, but he actually has other.
There are
10. There's 10
There are
other-
other charges
so,
that could,
yeah,
that
Trump is
could
not
still
off the
stem
hook
from-
yet.
Yeah,
He's
no.
still-
I have to say,
And he has hookers and that he has to deal with and prostitutes.
And he probably has herpes. I mean, let's
and
get this
herpes.
shit out.
well, this sounds like some of my relatives. But like some of that sounds like my uncle, Leatherface gargoyle motherfucker he is. But what I the thing about it though, after the report came out, it was almost like what everybody I feel like is always waiting for that big bomb to drop to say, oh, we got the motherfucker, we got him. And it's like an ongoing soap opera that we like. I'm just fucking tired, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's like the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl every year. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
again? I
Yeah.
can't take this shit anymore. So it's after a while, you just be like, all right, you know what? Let's just move. Let's just wait for 2020, get this motherfucker out, and hopefully he gets blasted and people do the right fucking thing. But at this point, it's like, I just want to get on my IG account and say some shit.
but
Say
now
some shit. Well,
2020
yours, I'll just hack yours and then just get on yours. But yeah, but
Trying
it's
to end my career.
yeah, exactly. Like, he's a Trump supporter. I can't believe that shit. Come over to Mike Estime Comic.
Hey man,
And,
hey, look, Adam W. If you say you're a Trump supporter, man.
Oh no.
The man said
I
he
will
had
say-
to clear it up real quick.
But I'll say this: his engagement on Twitter is crazy.
It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah,
of course.
He
with a
does, he
finger.
does say some funny shit.
60 million.
That's part of the
motherfuckers.
reason I hate Twitter is he loves it so much.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
exactly.
I don't want to be around that
He's-
shit.
He's
killing
killing
it.
on Twitter.
I know, he does.
60.6 million.
Well, I've talked about this. I've talked about this
Donald
before on
Trump?
the show, right?
Donald
Like
Trump.
there are certain presidents that come into time
Yep.
during certain technologies, right? Like I think it was maybe FDR during the time of radio, and then Kennedy mastered television, right? And then Barack Obama mastered the internet.
Barack Obama definitely
did Twitter though, but Barack Obama actually did the whole.
He was like the internet, like
internet,
email and shit, like internet.
Right.
But Donald Trump is a master of social media.
No, he's not a master of social media. It's just Twitter.
No.
He don't got his gram.
Yeah, his gram ain't popping
I
like
mean, he's a
that.
master of trolling. He's a master of trolling.
But no. But
Adam W.
Adam was like, hold
his
on. I'll tell you about the master. So
Okay,
Adam got mad. Hold on.
No,
fuck that.
Adam's
As far as presidential candidates go, or presidents, right? He is the one who figured out how to use social media to his advantage most effectively. Right?
Yeah.
No,
true.
Like
no,
Adam just said, his engagement is
not
nuts.
at all.
Wait,
he figured out
His engagement is nuts.
Not at all. He figured out how to use racism and bigotry to his advantage to pull the trolls out.
That's what half of social media does. Most of them don't get the engagement he does.
So I'm
he
giving
does
him more
something
props
well.
for tapping into the racism than he did tap into social media.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should give him the credit.
That girl who that bitch got a million people, a gazillion people. She's at 2.9 million on the gram.
I don't think we should give
know
Donald
who
Trump
that.
the credit.
Whatever
of-
that crazy girl that came
Everybody,
out.
hey, Cassie's
Hold
trying
on.
to talk. People,
All right,
please.
all right.
Everyone, hold on.
What?
Leave my compilation.
When you
alone.
say something like that, it makes it seem like he intentionally gathers these followers, but he's also a train wreck and like an idiot. So like, how many of his followers are just there to like see the funny fucking shit that he says?
Yeah,
I am.
but but that,
I'm one of them. I'm like, I can't believe this motherfucker said that.
Right. So I don't follow him at all, but I mean, I get enough
But
of
you
them.
check his tweets.
No, not really. No, I don't really tweet. That's why I said don't follow me on Vince. Don't follow me at all. But
I do tweet.
But I don't want to. I don't want to make the statement to make it like he did it on purpose.
Like he was smart enough to do the
yeah,
shit.
because he's too stupid.
All right, I'll give you an example. Okay, now you got, what's your total following?
Oh wow.
I'm gonna make sure.
1.2.
Yeah, I thought I saw 1.2.
1.2 on Instagram.
there was an M behind
I
that,
got
not a K.
like 400K on Facebook. I'm not the best at math. I got like
He said, y'all add
like
that up.
25K.
He's like, my
on
accountant
YouTube.
handles that.
Yeah, like
You're doing- that's phenomenal.
Close to 2 million.
Exactly. That's
Hey man, fuck you and Shang. Y'all a little too casual about these 100,000 million
Combine
motherfuckers, man.
together to
Hey,
get
man,
millions.
okay, but look how much I'm doing.
Just one quick question.
He's like, I got a small country on Instagram.
Exactly. So I have one quick
got
question.
100
So should I
gazillion.
delete my MySpace page? That's all I need to know.
I think they did.
I think you should.
MySpace is still around?
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't
still
know that.
around.
Friendster, is it trending upward or?
Or Pinterest?
No, okay. So no. What I'm saying is, if you you see hear the voice, look at what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is what Smackhammer believes in. Smackhammer. No, I'm just saying, it's like he didn't use it like he was some savvy motherfucker on Twitter. I'll give you an example. There's a good dude on YouTube that actually stuck his finger in a cat's ass. No bullshit. The cat freaks out, runs off, right? He got 700,000 views in an hour.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Wait a minute, 150,000 subscribers until the people that
Peter.
protect
Peter came in.
Till Peter said you can't do that to animals.
Until cat
but by
asshole
that time
lovers.
he already got the subscribers, and you know what? Sponsors was like, I don't know how you did it, but we're fucking riding with you.
Well,
It wasn't like-
that's the thing, right? Everybody sticks their finger in the cat's ass. He was smart enough to video it and post it. Okay, okay, all right. Come on, guys. Am I the only one thinking over here? Whatever.
Not the kind of pussy I fuck with. But anyway,
Hey, speaking of thinking,
yes.
a country that's doing it right, New Zealand. All
Yeah.
right? So
With
we know
gun laws.
off the heels of this tragic mass shooting that they had. The country is banning military assault weapons.
Right. That's how, and like a week later,
Like
she
right
said,
now.
"This is some bullshit."
Like April, like next
Right.
Tuesday,
Yeah, she
you better
said-
hand in your shit. Yeah, no,
Turnaround
they're
time's
not
crazy.
fucking. No, they're not
Yeah.
fucking around.
Right.
Yeah.
America can't do that because people
America.
love it. America, let me tell you something about Americans. Number one, first off, all you guys are minorities, so you kiss my ass. Let's start off there, buddy boy. Secondly, yeah, you're not really a minority, but you know what the fuck I mean. Your skin's kind of round.
He's
It's kinda-
absolutely a minority.
Now, his skin, he's not a minority,
Hey, you know
but
what's crazy?
Egyptian?
I am African. A lot of people
Yeah.
are like,
He's the
you're not
African of
African.
African. He's Egyptian.
Yeah.
He's like part of the Kemet.
You might be the only African American
Yeah,
actually in this room.
You know
For
what?
real. I did that. Yeah.
Well, first off, these Egyptians are the same as all all of them. Okay, whatever.
He's Mexican here in Los
You know,
Angeles.
you know what they say, land nigger, sand nigger. That's how they do it.
His
man.
skin
I've been
is
called
dark.
that.
Yeah,
I
his
know.
skin is dark.
Trust me, we know.
He is not. His skin is
Yeah,
dark.
that's the
First
thing.
off,
That's a
let's
real
go there.
thing
And
they
it's
say.
still winter. I'm wait till the summer come. I'm really
get that
really-
tone.
He gets
Oh,
a tone
yeah.
on you. He does.
Yeah, he started looking like Usher up in this bitch.
If you put your hand up, we both. Yeah.
Get that tone on him.
We both about to say, Jesus Christ, that could be.
Look at these light skinned motherfuckers just
you know what?
bonding together all of a sudden. I'm like, put your hand up. Look at that. Oh my God, look at us. I'm like-
Excuse me.
And I'm just standing over here. Okay, I'll just blend into the black background with
Mike
big black Pedro.
Mike Estime, don't you? You have women or a woman?
I have women.
You have a woman,
Like a
right?
harem?
No. You have a woman.
Yes, I do have a woman.
You have a woman.
A woman?
Say
I do.
hi to her.
Hi, baby.
Yeah,
How you
okay,
doing?
cool. No, what I'm saying is we don't. Well, he might. But
I don't.
No, we're all single, and you're booed up. So who's losing and who's winning? You're winning.
Well, it depends on. Well, you haven't met my woman.
Okay.
So
So
she's not listening.
no, I'm just telling you. And even people are commenting on, oh, yo, man, yeah, he does get crazy. Because as soon as I put his face on there, it went bloop, 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 bloop.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
so,
crazy.
So check this out. Back to the band
Adam
real
got
quick.
crazy
real
for it.
quick. The New Zealand band, right? The reason I bring this up is because this is an obvious situation that America could learn from.
Right.
We have a mass shooting like every Thursday at 4 p.m. or
Right.
something. You know, like our shit are almost on schedule at this point. And we see a country like this that reacts so quickly to this one event, you know, kind of the first of its kind in their country, right? And they learn from it. Australia did something very similar back in the 90s. They had a mass shooting. They put an assault ban. We can't do that in America, right? We have a mass shooting. The NRA will show up with more guns and a gun sale and throw bullets in the air and like we need more, right? What's going on in America in contrast to a gun ban in New Zealand? Parkland suicide is up.
Say what?
Right.
Parkland what?
Suicide.
What
So
is Parkland suicide?
Suicide. I mean,
I know suicide.
survivors from the Parkland shooting
There have been
in Florida.
three this week.
Yeah,
The
there-
father.
3 suicides this week.
So one father and 2 kids who survived it have killed themselves, right? Wow. So this is not only are we not dealing with the gun issue, we're obviously not dealing with the post-traumatic effects.
We're not dealing with nothing.
We're not dealing with
America,
any of it,
hold
right?
up. Let's be honest. America tries to act like they're number one. We are like we're 33rd in even just basic education.
Well, no, we're number one in like hot dog consumption. Or
Yeah,
some
we
shit
are
like
definitely
that.
one in.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We're number one in
Thank
Frito
you.
Lay.
First off, Americans.
Give it up for Joey Chestnut in the house. In the
No, that
building.
guy's a beast.
Yeah,
that guy's
that's
a beast.
nuts.
You're welcome,
Respect.
America.
Well, the thing about it, I mean, real quick though, the thing about that with America doing what it is because number one, it's brass tacks is money, the basics because of the money it brings in.
Capitalism.
And I think we already discussed it just lightly with Justice Smart is a narcissism. Is because people feel like they want quote unquote have to defend themselves when they're based on an archaic. Ideology of this is what we did to defend ourselves, but this is when, like people said, we had muskets, and the British were coming. That's the only reason.
And there was bears in your backyard or some shit.
And the NRA go to an NRA meeting. I saw this like on a show where the NRA they do not bring guns to their meetings.
Right.
They have their guns at home.
Right.
And they if you're gonna have an NRA meeting and if you're pro gun, then bring your fucking gun. But they said no, it's for safety. But that doesn't make sense if you're an NRA meeting. You're gonna bring the stuff that you're promoting.
Right.
That's like you being part. Like he said, you have an IG account, but he's like, "Oh, what's your IG follow?" Oh, I don't talk about that shit though. You can find me though. You know,
I'm not on IG.
I'm not on IG, but I really
love
do
it.
like the algorithm.
But follow me.
Yeah,
I'm in it for the algorithm.
And also, it was a woman too. The woman was like, "Fuck that, we are banning it today."
Yeah,
You
but
know?
the NRA has so much clout when it comes to politicians, and they're in so many politicians' pockets. That's why the NRA is like, you ain't doing shit.
with our gun.
Right.
You know what's something dope I actually read about that whole New Zealand shooting was that the prime minister, right?
Yes.
She's a female. She said that they weren't even going to announce the
name,
name,
of the shooter.
of the guy because they didn't
She
want
won't
to give.
speak the name.
They don't do it. Canada doesn't do that if they have incidents
I thought that
like
was
this.
the first time that's ever happened.
No. Like
that's
there's
a big thing.
no. We're the only assholes who are like find out tonight about the Tim Curry killing story. You know, like
Say his
we
middle
we
name
make
and
it in the
government
movies
name
with
and
T-shirts
everything.
and coffee
Mike
mugs
Estime.
and Yeah, it's like, you know.
And also, we're going to have a kiss and tell booth for our killer, Tim Murray.
Yeah, and
next Tuesday.
And then they had some strange DMV shot of him, like all fucked up, like he looked like he was like on a bender. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're making it seem like he's having a good time at a frat party. Yeah. While people like crying and mourning, and they were like, well, there was 59 killings.
They try to find the most fucked up picture.
Right.
Well, yeah.
But also,
I
it's
think
for click.
what this highlight, America, we love to like almost celebrate it. Like we put this out.
No, but this particular
we
one,
run it in our news.
The
over and over.
Republicans don't want to celebrate it because it was pertaining to white nationalism.
Right.
So a lot of times they're not going to promote the dude that was the white dude that killed a bunch of people, right? But yeah, but they don't want to do that. But if it was a brother, it would be like, yo, Muhammad killed 17 people. Or this Maceo, they put it out there a little bit more when it's black people.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, it's a
the
good
story gets spun.
there's a good reason, you know.
Right.
You don't want to idolize them or
Right.
make them.
But we
famous
do it.
and
We-
Are you
everything.
talking
America
about?
does
Are you
that,
talking
though.
about New Zealand and Canada? all
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I'm just, like,
Yeah.
that's. I mean, a lot of people, even in the States,
What's up, Carmen?
don't refer to them. By
Yeah,
name.
I like on this
Yeah.
show or anything I've done in the past. Like I never name the shooters. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
What's the point?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like
what-
because it's really not about that individual, right?
It's about
a
people who-
societal,
yeah.
a greater
Yeah,
societal
but
thing.
It's
that's
about the
going-
people who were victims. And sometimes the families don't want the victims to be even announced.
Yeah.
You're basically encouraging
Yeah.
other people who want to be famous for.
Yeah, some of
to
these people do
things
it
like
for
that.
the glory.
Yeah, they do it for the
That's
name.
the dude who shot John Lennon. When they asked him why did he do it, the motherfucker said, "I wanted to be known as the dude who shot John Lennon."
Damn.
What the fuck?
And-
That's
You don't,
nuts.
you don't
Wow.
have you don't have a sound effect for that?
Yeah, I do.
There's no sound effect for that.
Wah, wah.
Okay, guys. So
but
we are.
What I was going to go. No,
Go ahead, no, go, and then we're gonna do a little
Okay,
break.
I just want to let you know you're listening to Savage AF or
you go.
Savage as Fuck on Marcus King Presents
Dash
Comedy.
Comedy, yo.
I'm Shang.
I'm Black Pedro.
And make sure you check us out on all social media platforms. Check us out on Savage AF Radio on the gram.
no, that's on Savage AF Radio.
Yeah,
on the gram,
Savage
sorry.
AF on the gram, and
On
also
Facebook.
on Facebook,
Savage
it's Savage
AF.
AF, and also my gram is at comedian Shang.
I'm at Black Pedro, guys.
There you go.
Hey, listen, we're gonna go to a quick break. But that being said, I believe we're gonna lose Mike Estime for the day,
Yes,
right?
appreciate you guys.
Why?
They get set, man. The man got things to do.
I got things to
Okay,
do.
Auditions. You got to catch the helicopter. Come on, baby. You know?
Yeah, I got my heliport upstairs.
Yeah, come on, man.
Plus, I just talk shit about my girl, so now I got to.
You gotta go buy
I gotta
flowers.
go buy flowers. I'm like, baby, it was for the radio show. Come on, baby.
It was Savage AF. It wasn't me.
Come on, it's not savage ass friends.
Right.
I feel if you date a comedian, then you know what you're in for.
Pretty much.
Or if
No,
you don't,
women.
you're gonna
No,
be out.
I disagree. I've been going through the shit. Most women, not all women, who date comedians don't get it.
I don't think they get it.
I don't fuck comedians.
I don't think
so
anybody
I
could
get
really
it.
get this
Okay.
life. Really, you have to be in this to get
Adam,
it.
do you get that problem? No, you're no. I mean, like,
said, do I-
you're
what?
no, you're no.
Come
Adam,
again?
okay,
Never mind.
this don't make me.
Give us that answer after the
Yeah,
break.
after
all right?
the break.
But before we go, Mike, I want you to take one more time. Tell the kids where they can find you, how they can follow you, and anything you got coming up where people can see you.
Instagram at Mike Estime Comic. Just look on there, man. I just post some of my comic bigs, and as well, I've just listened to Andrew about the Instagram and the algorithm, man. That inspired the shit out of me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that. And I had a lot of
Get
questions.
your algorithms
I'm
up.
gonna get my algorithms up. I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know what algorithm is, but I'm
Just
gonna
get
look
it
it
up.
up.
Just
I'm
get
just
it
gonna
up.
get it
That's
up.
all
It was a subgenre of disco algorithm. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay,
like
okay.
yeah, it was a music thing.
Sweet.
Adam W, you got some time to stick around with us
Yes,
after the
sir.
break? All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
we're gonna come back with some more Adam W for y'all.
Adam
Mike
W in
Estime,
the building.
Thank you for coming by, brother.
Thank you, brother.
You're
Appreciate
always
it.
Mike
welcome.
Estime,
For sure,
haven't
for
seen you in a
sure.
while. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming
we
by.
appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Black Pedro.
Yeah. We're
Thank
gonna
you,
take a little
Cassie.
break, y'all. We'll be right back. Savage AF, y'all.
Yeah.